Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Brownie from the Young Zings. Today I have some OCG news. Our lovely OCG friends from overseas compiled their list of the Booster Special Wing Raiders. Their Booster Specials, like their little spin-off series for booster sets. It's actually kind of cool. Mostly focusing on the anime so far. I kind of like it. The previous installment in this series was the High Speed Riders. Now they're having the Wing Raiders. It releases in Japan, I believe, this Friday. Yeah, this Friday. So that's tomorrow. I kind of want to go over this because I kind of want to talk about some of the new cards in this set, as well as the potential reprints and its TCG implications. So let's go ahead and get started. The TCG equivalent of this set is Wing Raiders by the same name, coming out February 12th, 2016. That's 2 days before Valentine's Day. If you want to pick up your girlfriend a box of this set, go ahead, see what happens. In the TCG, it's going to be just like High Speed Riders, where it's going to be the rarity is the same. The rarity layout and ratio is the same. It's going to be foil in every single pack, as well as it's going to be 60 cards, just like the TCG High Speed Riders. What's kind of big though about that is the OCG Wing Raiders and the High Speed Riders in the OCG were both 45 cards. And both the TCG sets had 60 cards. Those extra 15 cards on both sides were reprints. But the OCG also has some reprints of their own in this set. In High Speed Riders, they had Carhardy, MST, Pot of Duality, Compulse, and then Kendama, and I think a few others. We expect them to keep those in the TCG set, but they did anyway. So that kind of means that what they might be doing here is they might be shoving everything from this set over to the TCG. So that means, I know that might sound like a lot of mumbo jumbo, but that means these 6 cards, as well as like the Raptor cards on top, which aren't really that expensive, these guys are eligible for reprints. In fact, to me, I'm kind of guessing like all these are going to be reprints. These are born kind of due for it anyway. I don't really see why they wouldn't. So kind of expect these to come February, judging from High Speed Riders into the TCG version, and Wing Raiders kind of looking like it's having the same pattern. So yeah, that's kind of the TCG implication of that. For the set itself, it also has the Raptor Forstrix and the Raptor Tribute Lanius. These are both pretty good Raptor cards that are essential to the deck. They're not in the TCG right now. They need to be imported. It's likely that they're going to be just like with High Speed Ride Kendama, where he was imported in the core set right before High Speed Riders. He came out in Clash Rebellion, and they reprinted him in High Speed Riders. And we are like, well, why'd you put him in Clash Rebellion if you're just going to reprint him in High Speed Riders? I don't know why they did that. It's kind of a waste of an import slot. They could have imported something crazy like that Pendulum Sorcerer. But for these, they might do the same thing. They might put both of these guys in the Breakers of Shadow in January, or they might just like shove them in here straight up. Yeah, that might be just a lot of mumbo jumbo, but I think it's actually relatively interesting. As for the cards themselves, I kind of read over some of the cards. We don't have a full compiled list, but we know all the cards. We'll have it completely compiled in a little bit, and of course, I will be leaving all of those links in the description down below for your viewing pleasure. I read over all these cards. I read over the new Raptor cards, the Phantom Knights, as well as the Super Quantum Mecha ships, or the Super Quantum Mecha. I don't know. They probably just picked a bunch of crazy adjectives out of a hat and ran with it. Hey, whatever works, man. Nothing really stuck out in this set. Like even in the when I was reading the High Speed Riders when it just came out in the OCG, I was actually mildly impressed with side frames at the time, and I kind of forgot about them when they didn't really do much in the OCG. With this set, there's nothing in here that really sticks out to me. I don't think this set has much competitive play implications. There's nothing like, I don't know, Raid Raptors are just they're not that good, man. I know, like, I feel like just them getting Forstrix is just like better than all of these cards. Like all these, they're trying to emphasize the rank up magic stuff like they have in the anime. This whole booster set series is trying to like spin off the anime, just like the Raging Masters did, just like High Speed Riders did. In this set, trying to play off these guys in the anime, Yuto and Kurosaki. Kurosaki is actually absolute badass. You guys actually should watch R5. It's pretty good. They're trying to kind of push those guys' decks, and then, but the Phantom Knights and the Super Quantum Mecha guys, they were not in the anime. And I don't know what they're doing here. I guess they just kind of picked them up at random. but I'm not that impressed. Again, time will tell. I usually use the OCG as my little testing gauge whether or not like a deck is good. I like to see, hey, if a deck is doing really well in the OCG, it's probably going to do the same thing in TCG. I mean, say what you want. With all the differences between the OCG and the TCG, Yu-Gi-Oh is still Yu-Gi-Oh, kids. All right, so like they got to be good. I mean, they got to be somewhat decent in TCG if they're working over there overseas. So, I don't know. I'll be watching them once it comes out, but I do not have any high expectations. What do you guys think? Are you guys excited for this set coming in February? The TCG set is going to have 15 extra reprints. Just go and let us know what 15 cards you want to be reprinted in this set. They're going to probably focus on Xyz summoning in this set, so they'll probably have Xyz summoning centric cards in this set. I try to wonder like what they could put in here. I guess like I don't know. There isn't like any big Xyz cards I think need to be reprinted. Like the only Xyz monster in itself that needs to be reprinted was Exciton, and then they banned it. So I don't know. They might reprint it just for fun. But I think Dagger's Emerald actually would be pretty good reprint in here. It's a level 4. It works in Raid Raptors, and it's long overdue for the reprint. The Battle Pack 3-1 did not count. That's all. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Leave a comment in the description telling us what you want reprinted in the set. Leave us your thoughts and all that, and I'll see you all next time.